Well, now in the beginning of the drama, we see Kinmin finally had realized that Shaya was the one who could only cure his disease. Then he kisses his forehead, and then when he was trying to get her back at a time, Dr. Yan arrives, and then he immediately tries to snatch her. So Yaya immediately makes an accuse and says that her battery has suddenly become reduced. After that, we see Kin Ming, who is now becoming happy because now he has realized that Yaya was the one who could only cure his disease. So he decides to call his doctor, and upon calling him, he realizes that Yaya is the only girl who can help him in curing his disease because he had decided to become friends with her. Now we see Dr. Han, who is now talking with his team and says that now we won't set our main lead with him. After that, we see our main lead's girlfriend and fiance, who has now seen our main heroine's proposal, and she tells her that your proposal has been selected. Now, upon knowing that, she is quite delighted. On the other hand, we see our main hero who doesn't know how to get Yaya, so he decides to contact with Yan, Director Han. So when he says that yes, I'm ready to buy her, but at a time he refuses by telling him that now you cannot buy her because you were trying to become more than a friend. Now knowing that, he becomes shocked. Now we see our main heroine who has come into his house to get some luggage, but at a time suddenly a servant sees her, so she asks her to come in. After that, we see she was trying to hide from Kinming, but Kinming caught her, and now he says, I know you have run from there because you wanted to be with me. I am quite delighted to see you. Now we see our main heroine who is also quite delighted. Here our main hero explains how he was missing her and now he wants to be with her. Now upon seeing him this much happy, she is quite delighted, but she is sad too because Director Han is now refused to send her. After that, she advises him to talk with his people. At a time, he decides to give them a lot of money, but they all refuse. After that, we see he also tries to ask for what they exactly need, but they all refuse. Now Kinmin is quite delighted, so our main heroine asks him to invite all of them for dinner, and there he also asks him to prepare food for them. Now we know how he is doing this for the first time after his mother's death, and while he was doing that, his hand suddenly got injured. Then he says, I'm doing everything for you, and if I lose you, I won't be able to get you back. After that, we see how he invites everyone for the dinner, but there he was trying to be a little rude or a little arrogant. So our main heroine takes him for a while and tries to make him understand, if you be like this, they won't talk to you. So at a time, they all eat dinner together, and then when they all were about to leave, finally our main hero decides to make them realize how he feels about the robot. So finally, we see how he is quite disheartened because they haven't given their consent. After that, we see how he is showing them their machine, and now upon seeing all those things, they finally give their consent. After that, when they all were drinking together, we see how our main hero is now telling everyone about his weakness, how when he was alone, how he suffered a lot. Then while he was telling them, he suddenly sleeps on our main heroine's shoulder. When he wakes up, he finds no one. Now we see Director Han, who is now quite shocked upon finding no one there. So now we see how everyone is worried. When finally Director Han, seeing all of them, he is questioning what exactly you were all doing there. Now our main hero anxiously calls them, and upon calling, he realizes that they finally have given their consent. But right now he doesn't know. So he directly goes to Director Han and asks, why exactly aren't you giving me Yaya 3, Aji 3? Now he says that you don't deserve her, and he also says some harsh words to him. But our main hero doesn't want to give up, so he immediately touches him, and because of it, he suddenly gets his allergy back. After that, we see Dr. Han, who is now talking to his doctor. Now, upon talking to his doctor, he is also worried about him. And now we see how he is finally given his consent, and before he gives that consent, we see all of them are now leaving. So finally, Dr. Han says to Aji, our main heroine, what do you exactly think? And then he lets her come back. Here we see both of them signing an argument, and here we see some conditions that were discussed between both of them. After discussing those conditions, we see they finally are on the good term. Now we see our main lead, Jinming, who is now with Aji3, and now they both are enjoying themselves. He's also taking her into a place. Now we see how he is trying to train her as much as better as he can. After that, we see Aji3, who is actually a human, now seems to enjoy it a little bit. He also buys her new clothes, so she will be able to bring change into herself. Now seeing her like this, he is quite astonished. And then he also, when he was about to touch her, he immediately takes his hand off because now he remembers the condition. So according to the condition, he cannot have any physical contact with the robot. After that, we see both of them talking for a while. After that, we see again the people who has come to meet Jinming, and our male lead Aji3 is also beside him. Here we know how that woman is trying to talk about different things, and here we see a little discussion between both of them for a while. After that, we see Jinming, who doesn't seem to be agreed about her terms, and at that time we see how that woman immediately pushes Aji3, and she, our main hero, immediately saves her. Then we see how he has realized that they both like each other. When he was about to leave, she tells him that you like that girl. After that, we see Director Han, who is now again specifying his terms. After that, we see a woman who is now our main hero's fiance suddenly got hurt, and so he gives her a new pair of sneakers. After that, we see she goes to answer a new call. Here, our main lead, when she sees him that much closer, she feels jealous. Our main hero, who is quite happy for quite a long time, now he's telling her how exactly he felt. After that, we see someone pushes Aji3, so our main hero, here we see a little connection between both of them, and then realizing what he is doing isn't right, he immediately stays away from her. And then we see how Jinming puts the whole blame on her and asks her, how could you do this to me? After that, we see Dr. Hang comes, and Jinming immediately stays quiet. After that, we see Director Hang, who is now taking Jia with him, and then Jia doesn't go with him and stays outside. After that, we see Jinming remembering everything about what happened there, and then we see Jia, who is also thinking about it and tells to herself that she will tell him the whole truth after the test overs. After that, we see Jinming telling his doctor that the robot begins to like him. Now, doctor, hearing this, says, when I come to Korea, I will talk to that robot. After that, we see Jia, who accidentally calls Jinming, and then upon knowing that, she immediately hangs up. But Jinming calls her again and then asks, I will give you the whole money, but if you tell me how it feels when you really like someone. Now our Jia replies, yes, it means you really like her. Now knowing that, we see when she really gets into the communication, she immediately hangs up because now she realizes that she might have the feelings for him too. Now we see our Jinming, who is typing a message to Jia, and in that message he says that one day you will also meet someone who really loves you. After that, we see because of the lack of the sleep, her eyes weren't feeling well, so Director Han gives her some eye drops. After that, we see Jia and Jinming talking to each other, and here we see that Jinming, who is trying to tell her what exactly we did wasn't right, so we should try to create a distance between each other. But Jia, who pretends as if she doesn't know anything, she says what exactly we did. So we see Jia's friend, who is now trying to make Jinming realize that if someone forgets something important, then you should revise the same incident again. When Jinming tries to get closer with his fiancée, then we see Jia was there too. So he says, how could I do that when she was there? After that, we see Yin Ming who takes her into the same place again and then asks her, do you remember?